Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm very excited. I'm finally back with the haul video. This haul video is a little special because all are niche fragrances. This is an officially niche fragrance haul. So as you know, I've said this many a times, like in India we don't have a niche fragrance boutique or flagship stores that way. So whenever niche fragrances are available with the dealers or with perfumery sites, so we have to kind of make the best of what is available. So I had to do this haul, even though it was a bit overstepping my budget, because I knew that many of these fragrances were out of market for a long time, and if I did not get it this time, maybe it would be a long wait before I can actually lay my hands on one again. So I had to adjust my budget accordingly, and I bought 5 fragrances. So let's get started with the niche fragrance haul. Though I've got 5 fragrances here with me, one fragrance has already been mentioned before, and the reason I have included it in my list today is I wanted to give you a little update about the longevity and performance, because I'm sure some of you want to know that, and I have already received requests about its longevity and performance so that you can buy accordingly. So here it comes. This is the full presentation of Amouage Honor, and I think I showed it last time. This is the perfume. So this is the Amouage bottle, and this is the heavy metallic lid that is also magnetic. So you just put it here and it takes it like that. So beautiful white floral. In my opinion, there's a heavy dose of tuberose. I get a tuberose vibe, but it's a beautiful lightweight white floral in my opinion. And some of you asked me about the longevity of this, so now I can give you a little bit a good idea about the longevity. The longevity is a good 6 to 8 hours, but there's something I have to explain over here, which is that Amouage Honor is a light type of a delicate, subtle type of a fragrance which does not have a huge projection, does not have a heavy sillage. So it definitely is not a skin scent. It kind of envelopes itself around you, but with time it becomes a skin scent. But the skin scent, I noticed even after the whole day, at night when I was going to bed, the elbow point or the other pulse points where it was sprayed upon sounded the perfume quite heavily to my nose. I mean, when I was just lying down and sniffing it, it was not like a mellowed down version. It was still there, very strong. So somebody who comes near to you, on the whole, like whenever you're spraying this, you won't be like transferring the fragrance to a distance. Definitely somebody close to you will be able to kind of sniff it on you, but at the same time it stays on your skin for a very long time and stays with certain amount of intensity. The intensity does not wear off that easily. So that is Amouage Honor. It's a good buy. It's a very beautiful scent, because there are occasions when you need to kind of use a perfume which is far more mellowed down, very, very floral and extremely sophisticated and not very loud. There are many sophisticated perfumes around us, but then some of them can be a little loud at times, and this is not one of those. So this is a beautiful white floral perfume, but at the same time it's very mellowed down in its performance, and kind of on my skin definitely it lasted for a good 8 hours, and if not more, as I was explaining, sustaining on my skin even at the end of the day. So that was more than 8 hours. So let me give you the notes in detail. The top notes are pepper, rhubarb and coriander. The middle notes are tuberose, jasmine, gardenia, lily of the valley and carnation. The base notes comprise of frankincense, vetiver, opoponax, amber and leather. One thing that I get here in abundance is white floral, no leather, but I don't know, I get a heavy dose of tuberose here. So white florals basically. So guys, this is a haul video, so I have the notes with me definitely, but as far as performance and basic appeal of the perfume is concerned, you will have to give me some time and allow me to kind of use and test it on my skin. So let's get on with the real haul video right now. Coming up at number 4 is this beautiful presentation of, this is called Sisley Eau du Soir, and this is the bottle. This is a beautiful lady's face over here. I am not sure, so don't quote me on this, but I read this is an 18 karat gold plated lid, so this is something very special. Okay, coming to the perfume, this is a very elegant perfume and beautiful, and but there is a certain sharpness to it, and I think this is not very intense. So even though this is maybe designed for nighttime wear, obviously nighttime wear would be perfect, but I think if it's a winter or a fall morning or a pleasant climate morning, no heat and not even warm, then definitely I can wear this in the morning as well. Yeah, I could carry this off perfectly because this is extremely beautiful, gorgeous perfume inside. As far as the longevity is concerned, I just took one spray. I can tell you the sillage is very heavy, very heavy sillage, and longevity is also extremely good because that one spray lasted me for a very long duration. So yeah, Eau du Soir from the house of Sisley. Beautiful perfume. And I also hear, even if you have a different bottle, I also heard, I'm not sure about that they change their bottle designs every year. So it could be the same perfume in different bottles. The next perfume that I have here is a beautiful iris masterpiece. This is the full presentation, and just take a closer look. Yeah, and this is the bottle. This is Panthea Iris from the house of SHL, and though this is a like an iris, mainly iris dominated perfume, but you do get the sandalwood, you get the hint of tonka, and you get the sharpness of the bergamot, definitely. So it's a beautiful perfume, and in my opinion this is perfect for an all the year round usage, but definitely I have to still use it and get to know more about it and how it behaves on my skin. So, and only after that I can give you a better report of things. So let me give you the notes in detail. So the top notes are bergamot, tangerine and iris. The middle notes are iris again, jasmine and violet. Base notes are white musk, tobacco, tonka bean and sandalwood. Though I don't get, maybe a hint, I don't get the tobacco that much. Definitely the iris, but sandalwood and tonka bean, yes. The next perfume is a tester, so not much, but I am so excited to have found it finally, because this was out of market. And when I say out of market, it was out of market in Dubai, in a place like Dubai. Dubai is like a hub, and when they say that it's out of market in Dubai, there is reason for concern if it's going to come back. So when I finally found it, I was elated, and the tester did not matter. So this is Nishane Ani. If you see, these are the first 3 letters of my name, And this is, many times my friends called me Annie that way, and because it's a long name and they would call me. So the interest in this perfume actually stemmed out of the fact that, oh, this has my name on it. I know it sounds funny, but that's how the interest was created in this perfume. And then I was told that, okay, what you have selected is actually a masterpiece from that house. So instantly I went after it, and I couldn't be happier because, oh, this perfume is gorgeous. There's only one word for this perfume. It's a gem. It's a gem. Not too many people talk about it in the fragrance community. Very few people talk about it, but if you can actually find it, this is a gem. And it may seem that you can't, there's so much of bergamot in it. There's a lot of freshness in it, and along with an amazing intensity. So you can definitely use it during the summer, in my opinion. But then I cannot be that sure right now. Let me use it and see how it goes, and then only I can tell you. But it's a beautiful fragrance, there's no doubt about it. Let me give you the notes in detail. The top notes are bergamot, ginger, pink pepper and green notes. The middle notes comprise of blackcurrant, Turkish rose and cardamom. The base notes comprise of patchouli, vanilla, cedar, benzoin, ambergris, sandalwood and musk. And definitely cardamom, patchouli, sandalwood. Of course, that freshness, the top note at the top is definitely coming from the bergamot. It's a beautiful fragrance, and it kind of performs even beautifully on the skin. That's something I have found out. So I'm usually too excited. So as soon, and these perfumes all arrived today afternoon, and I'm filming this in the evening, and it should be uploaded as soon as possible. That's really not in my hand. It takes so long to upload videos on YouTube, but this is so beautiful. Amazing perfume, and I'm so happy that I finally got it. And this is actually one of the latest recent launches of Nishane, because this came out in 2019, but it has been out of stock and out of market for a long time, so it got me scared at first. Okay, I've come to the final perfume. This is very rare that I come up with perfume videos that are so concise, but I've decided to make shorter videos and kind of keep my rambling a little less. So the final perfume of this evening is one of the most beautiful front runners of the company. This is a highly sought after perfume, very rarely found. This is like one of my dreams coming true. So this is the full presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the box. Can you read the name? This is Golland's Angelique Noire. Oh my God. I think it has been more than 1.5 years. I'm actually pursuing this perfume, and with no luck, absolutely. And finally, after a longest wait perhaps in my life, I have got this beauty in my hand. Honestly, I did not think it would be possible in this lifetime, because it's so rare, it's so difficult to find this perfume. Okay, let me give you an honest opinion about this perfume. First of all, it's expensive. It's perfectly alright if you can walk into a store, sniff it and then buy it, which is again an impossibility if you are from India. So what do? Best is to go for a decant first. Somehow get hold of a decant, get hold of a sample if you can, and then kind of sleep over it, kind of live with that sample, live with that decant for some time, and then check it out whether you like it or you love it or you don't want to get it. that is how it is. Because if you ask me, there's a lot of floral notes in this, there's a lot of soft butteriness in this, but at the same time this is a very, very complicated juice inside. Extremely complicated perfumes lead to extremely complicated relationships and extremely complicated reactions as well. So I think I encountered a similar situation with Guerlain's Mon Guerlain also. When it came to me, at first I thought, no, this is not what I was expecting. I had heard so much about it, so many good things about it, but then it turned out to be one of my most favorite perfumes that I would love to use even in the summer season. That is how much I like it. So the same with Angelique Noire. I was so excited, I was overexcited, and this was a blind buy. I was just happy that I could actually get it, but when I sniff it, I can tell you that it's a beautiful fragrance, but it's a bit of a complication. There is a bit of a complication, and to get used to that complication, I will need some time. I will need to spend some time with this perfume before I can actually confidently tell you, yes, this is 100% safe buy. So you will have to give me that time. This is just not even one day that I've got it. So Angelique Noire is my most, this is for me, for any perfume collector, this is like a dream come true. But how it performs on my skin, how it opens up, how it projects itself, or how it, what is the sillage like, what is the longevity like, is something I will have to wait until I get a proper understanding of the perfume to be able to tell you. But right now I can give you the notes in detail. So the top notes are Angelica, pear, pink pepper. The middle notes comprise of jasmine and caraway. Base notes comprise of Angelica, vanilla and cedar. Angelica is definitely a highlight of this perfume, and definitely vanilla is there, so there will be that creaminess, that butteriness, that total uniform blending of the perfume being done absolutely impeccably in this. So that is there, but I will not be able to give you any further reports until I've used it for some time and until I've observed its performance on my skin. So that's it for today, and I'm so happy. I hope I can complete a short video for the first time on my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed bringing it all to you. Please let me know your comments and your thoughts about each of these fragrances, especially if you're using them already. And I will be back very soon with my next one. See you all very soon. Till then, love you.